Hey everyone, Zach Gordon here, your personal business strategic funding consultant and credit transformation expert. If you're a real estate investor, wholesaler, or a realtor who invests, this is the video for you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can unlock and access the right capital to fuel your real estate deals so you never have to worry about running out of cash to close or market again. I've worked with investors who have faced the same exact problems that you're dealing with. I've got some solutions for you that will set you on the path to consistent funding for every deal. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, let's talk about the challenges that most real estate investors and wholesalers are facing when it comes to funding. As a real estate investor, especially in wholesaling and flipping, I'm sure you run into this problem. Running out of cash to market for deals. You've got the knowledge and the leads, but no funds to get those deals in front of sellers. Also, earnest money deposit. You found a great deal, but you don't have the cash to secure it. Well, also, the double closing. You've got a deal, but need funds to close on the first transaction before you can close on the second transaction. Also, cash for keys. Evictions are slow and you need funds to pay tenants to get out of the property. You need them sooner than later, and the legal process can be very lengthy and time consuming, eating up into your profits. Also, paying taxes. You've got the property, but now the taxes are due and you need the cash to make it happen. Or flipping costs. Your project took longer than expected or projected, and now you're stuck with holding costs while waiting for your buyer to close. These are just some of the pain points that I see frequently in the real estate game. If any of these sound familiar to you, I want to tell you there is a way out. So, how do you solve these problems? Well, it all comes to accessing the right business funding. When you know how to position your business and your credit, you can unlock capital that solves all of these issues. So, let's break it down. Funding for marketing. If you're a wholesaler or flipping properties, marketing is very essential. But what do you do when the cash is low? You need a funding partner who understands your business model and can provide you with revolving credit lines. These lines are designed to help you finance things like marketing, earnest money deposits, and operational costs. Earnest money deposit is common for investors that face the challenge of putting down a large earnest money deposit to lock in a deal. With the right credit lines, you can access this quick capital to cover that EMD and ensure you don't miss out on these prime opportunities. And the double closing can be tricky if you don't have liquidity. But with the right funding strategy in place, you can access funds for the first transaction, then leverage the profits from the second closing to pay back the loan, all while staying profitable. Cash for keys. When tenants refuse to leave, you always face delays in the eviction process. But hey, that doesn't mean you gotta wait this out. With access to cash, you can offer tenants incentives to vacate sooner, getting your property back on the market quicker, and that makes your profits more sustainable. Covering flipping costs. Well, flipping houses can be unpredictable depending on your vendors, with timelines often running longer than they project or initially tell you about, which is longer than expected. What do you need to do? You need extra cash to cover these holding costs, fees, and any labors that they did not specifically mention before, or the length of time to cover it. You can tap into short term loans or revolving credit lines that keep you moving forward until the project is complete. Now, you may be wondering, well, how do I get access to these funding options? Well, the key is building and structure your credit properly. As a business consultant and credit transformation expert, I help my clients build business credit that opens the doors to the type of capital I've been speaking about. By leveraging your personal and business credit together, you can access lines of credit, working capital, and other funding sources that can help you scale and take on more deals without draining your bank account. For example, I help clients leverage 0% APR credit cards to cover initial costs like earnest money deposits, marketing, and holding costs. These lines allow you to use the bank's money with no interest, often for 12 to 18 months. So you're not paying extra for the funds you need to close deals. I also want to talk about realtors who invest. If you're a realtor who's come across a great deal, but you don't have the capital to lock it in, I understand how frustrating that this can be. The solution is simple. Build your access to business funding. You're already in the real estate game. You just need to unlock a line of credit or working capital that will allow you to secure deals as soon as they come across your desk. By having funding in place, you can act quickly on these deals and secure your place in the market. This is the difference between making a deal or missing out. And for all you gators out there, those using Pace Morby's strategy of creative financing, capital is a must. Whether you're looking to fund deals yourself or lend out capital to other investors, building access to funding that allows you to seize opportunities that others may miss. With the right funding lines, you can become the bank in your own deals. You can lend money to others, take on deals that are too big to tackle alone, and make more money in the process. So, what do you do next? Well, it all starts with strategy. You need to set up a proper structure for your business and build business credit that opens the doors to these funding. If you're tired of paying these high interest rates or running into cash flow problems, it's time for you to take control. I've helped investors like you get access to capital that they need to close the deals, cover expenses, and scale their businesses. If you're ready to stop worrying about where your next dollar is coming from and want to start building your empire, I'm here to help. You can send me a message or comment the word fund, and we'll set up a consultation to talk about your specific needs. I'll also be dropping a link in here if you want to work with us and getting this business funding. I'll walk you through how you can secure the business funding and transform your credit to unlock the resources you need to grow. This is a custom made plan for you in your specific situation. We'll give you the roadmap to accomplish the goals that you are looking to accomplish. Thank you for watching today's video. If you're serious about funding your real estate deals, scaling your business, and building wealth, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know what challenges you're facing in the funding process. I'll be answering your questions and diving deeper into solutions in future videos.